Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got some more Arizona Gila Bend Mountain area agates to cut today. Let's go walk through them real quick and see what we're cutting. Alright, well this one's definitely got a window. It's showing some banded agate and some quartz. So the window kind of goes along here. So just kind of want to cut right through here, back behind that window. Dogs bark at everything here. All right, this next one's a little smaller. Just want to cut it through the thick part. Probably have to cut, I don't know if I can help it, I'll try to cut right along here, missing that. Okay, so that's got a window on that end and kind of a window on that end. Looks banded here, but here I'm not sure what it looks like. So kind of want to cut it. Don't want to hit that spot where the skin's broken. So right back behind there through here. All right. Again, this one's got some windows on that end and on that end. Banded agate showing on both. So just gonna cut it in between those two windows right through the middle. That one might be pretty good. All right, here's a little one. No real window showing. Not sure if this is going to be a good one or not. The skin looks pretty good on the top, but the bottom is suspect. It might just kind of look like that. Don't know. All right. Here's a little bit bigger of a nodule. I think that's a little window right there, and that might be showing some quartz. Can't tell. I'm probably just going to cut this one a long ways through there and hope for the best. Hopefully that quartz doesn't go up in the stone. We'll see. All right, this one I've cut once before apparently, but as you can tell, I kind of clipped a window and some of the banding's missing. So I kind of want to give this one another cut. So I want to at least go back that far. So probably cut right through here, maybe at an angle. We'll see. It might be nice. All right. Window kind of goes around this side and here. So maybe I cut it kind of diagonal. Try to cut it through here. Looks like it'll be a banded agate though. All right. This one kind of has a window wrapping almost all the way around it. So it's going to be one of them deals where I kind of gotta try to minimize the windows. So this is the biggest pattern. A little pinch point right here, almost no window. So if I cut it through there, I'll have to hit this window. I have a good chance of getting a fairly full face. We'll see. All right, this one's got an interesting bottom. Still has a lot of dirt and moss on it, so I can't really tell if it's broken or windowed or anything. I can see some quartz, a little bit of banding. I'm hoping it's just an edge that's chipped. So I'm probably going to cut this one long ways, right down that center. All right. nice looking set of stones today to cut. Let's get these on the saw, get them cut open, and let's see what's on the inside. Be right back. All right, back from the saw. Start with this guy. Let's see how we did here. All right. Quartz crystals for the most part. A little bit of a geode center. Got some goop in there. Probably clean some of that out. That might look nice polished. It's a cool pattern. Nice looking. All right. Next up. So I got that one cut the way I wanted. Let's see if we got a full pattern. Okay, got a full pattern. Does have a fracture or two in it. Looks like it's got a little bit of a geode center with some gunk in it on that side. The side's pretty clean. That's pretty nice looking. Wasn't sure I'd get anything out of this, but it's pretty cool. Nice. All right, so I tried cutting this one behind that, but it looks like the skin was going to come off regardless. So let's see what we ended up with. Well, again, you can see where the skin came off. It is a nice banded agate. It does have a fracture in it though. Other than that, it's pretty cool looking. All right. Nice pair. Very cool. Okay. Next up, this is the one I said I wasn't sure if it was going to have anything in it because the skin looked kind of suspect on the bottom. On the end there. Let's see. All right. So on the top where the skin looked normal, you can see there's a banded agate in that section, and then that's it. Cotton candy looking stuff on the bottom of it. Nice combination though. Nice banding. I don't see any fractures. That's pretty cool looking. That'll polish up nice. I don't know about this section down here. Be a little bit pitted. Okay. Next up, this is the one that was already cut. I wanted to get it so I wasn't cutting through any windows. So I kind of clipped that one. I did get behind that one though. Let's see what we ended up with. All right, that black line is just paint from the saw blade, but I can see a fracture in the stone that you couldn't see on that first cut. You can really see it over here. But other than that, mostly a full pattern and a nice looking stone. Those black inclusions are really cool looking. And you got some of that host rock on the bottom, probably a rhyolite. Love the color in that agate though. It's really nice. Okay, got a few left here. All right, so here's that big one I wanted to cut behind that. So I got a pretty good cut on this one. Let's see if it turned out to be anything. Oh, another one that looks like it's cotton candy on the bottom and then banded agate on top. This stuff is not as pitted as the other one though. It's pretty neat. That would make a nice polished stone. That's pretty cool looking. This side's even cooler. We got that tube that got cut. Might have some little fractures going into it, but not all the way through it. You can see that one right there. All right. That is a nice stone though. All right, so here's that one that I said I wasn't sure what was going on in the bottom. I thought you can see some quartz and banding on that edge, and I wasn't sure if this was a window, but let's see. Well, the bottom definitely was not a window. It did have quartz in that one end, but it's got more banding than quartz. It's got some more quartz on this side. A little bit of a geode pocket. That is a really nice stone. I don't see any fractures. And whatever this grew up against, you got a little bit of it sticking in here. Might be pitted a little bit around the outside edge of it. But yeah, that'll make a nice polished stone. And this side as well. All right, very cool. Okay. All right, so this one, wanted to cut through there to miss these windows, but unfortunately, there was a window here. I could have got that cut to come out here, that probably would have been better, but let's see what we got. Oh, very nice pattern. Did look, you can see right here in this window that I cut through that you do lose a little bit of the pattern, but I don't think it takes away too much. The main pattern's all there. It's really cool the way the band's formed in that one. Yeah, it's definitely worth polishing. That's a good one. Nice. All right, 2 left. All right, so I got the cut just behind that window, and I wasn't sure if that was a window, but I missed that as well. Let's see if it's any good. Oh, that's a really nice one. Look at the pattern on that and the banding. It looks like there was some kind of a saginite spray or something on that bottom that pushed the bands out into like tubes. See some here as well. A little bit of a light fracture on that end that might be healed. You can tell where the color is a little bit yellow. Wow, this side's even nicer. Look at the tubes. You can see right here where it broke off. All right. Definitely worth polishing at some point. All right, last one up. Okay, so this one, wasn't sure how far back to go. Maybe cut a little bit into a window here, but if I would have come back further, maybe it would have been a little better. So let's see what we ended up with. Oh, love the color on that one. Even that quartz in here looks pretty good. A little bit broken here, but if I don't polish this one, you won't even be able to tell. Yeah, this side's even nicer looking. Yep, I definitely polished this. I love the color and the banding and everything on that one. All right, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.